What's up, everybody? We're back. So, Matt and Stephanie here from Tye-Dyed Iguana. We're at Global Pet Expo in Orlando, Florida. We did broadcast something about an hour and a half ago. I said we'd be back in 30 minutes, but we'd walked in and I saw something and needed to get off the live feed. So here's what we're going to do. We went and saw a few people. I want to show you guys the new stuff. Now, fortunately, there's a lot of new stuff. Typically, Global Pet Expo, there's not a lot of new. It's typically Super Zoo where they unveil all the new. So fortunately, there's actually a lot of new stuff. Unfortunately, none of it's available. So it looks like
because of coronavirus.
Yeah, a lot of it is because of China, but it sounds like a lot of it won't even be hitting the warehouses until end of May, beginning of June, coming to us like June, July. So a lot of it we can't even pre-order right now, but we can at least see it. So I'm going to show it to you guys so that you know what's coming down the pipe. Realistically, what's probably going to happen is a lot of this will be ordered at Super Zoo. So, but let's still take a look. So let's go over here though and look. So there's some cool new aquariums and some cool new bug cages. So if you've never heard of Global Pet Expo before, it's huge. It's a manufacturer's show, an international manufacturer's show. So everybody comes out from all over the world. There is actually a China area here. I don't know how much is here right now. They sent some emails out about coronavirus. And all right, so these are definitely happening. They are, I'm calling them bug tanks. What do they call them exactly? Who knows? Let's go over here and look at them. But the price point is right on these. Micro habitat. We'll slide over. Hi. Which I could actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pass this over to Stephanie. I'm going to bust out the MSRP sheet. All right, so these aren't coming out until, they're not going to come out until around June. But we do a lot of bugs, obviously. So these will be great for your isopod people, millipede people, even tarantula people. They ship flat. So they got the little tall guys and then the flat guys. And then coming down here, they get a little bit bigger. So you can see with her hand in there, the size of them. The vertical guys and the horizontal. So here is MSRP on these. So micro habitats, MSRP. So the little guys, we're looking at $19 for both, and then $33. Yeah. So yeah, MSRP of $19 for each of these, which is awesome. And then $32 for each of these. I'm going to pass this camera back over to Stephanie while I put these away. Got it.
Seeing if there's any animals in here. I don't see anything though. Maybe in the other ones.
So, and these come flat, and then you put them together, and we got these little, like, I don't want to call them a rubber band, but they're like a little silicone band, and that's what holds them together. They are very sturdy. The lid locks in using this piece right here. I'm not going to mess with it, but it pops right in there. So the lid, there's a little tiny bit of flex right there, but nothing's going to be getting out of there. But the rest of this, if you see me kind of pulling on it, like I'm really pulling on it to get it to flex out. So, is that a tray? Oh, cool. Yes, that's like a little substrate tray that pulls out of there. I'm afraid to pull. I think you have to take that band off to pull it out.
Yeah, you have to take the band off, yeah.
But these by far, I think I'm the most excited about. Oh, there you go. There's one right there.
So you can see the bands on every...
But yeah, there is a little substrate tray in there. For the price point, I think they're cool. I mean, this is something where if you're keeping your bugs and you're trying to keep the price point down. Oh, okay. Yeah, it stays in, so it just flips open. We don't actually know how these work. We're just kind of figuring it out. Then you, whoop, pretty cool. But again, those won't even hit the distributor warehouses till June, and then we can get them. So they're just kind of pre-showing them right now. So we got those. Those will come. There's some new waterfalls by Zilla. I don't know that these are available yet. I got to check the sheet, but those will get in. We've really brought in a lot of like Zilla Aquarion stuff. And then coming down here, there's some new aquariums. But again, they're kind of off a little bit still. They're the edge-lit aquariums. So these are really fun. Yeah, I got a sheet for these. It's down there on top of that one. So the only down here is the packaging doesn't really sell it.
Oh, no.
But then once you see it, like actually lit up, it's a rimless glass aquarium. So pretty neat. So that's the new Zilla stuff that you're gonna see. But again, none of it is available for pre-order yet. They do have their new Pro line of foods. We actually already have those in if you haven't seen them, so come check those out. All right, so let's take a walk. All right, so we're gonna head over to Zoo Med now. Oh, and by the way, that big one right there in the middle is not available. That's just a display. So cool, let's move over to Zoo Med. You can see Zoo Med kind of across the way up there. A lot of new stuff from Zoo Med. None of it available for order yet. Want to see the dogs? You guys want to see some little puppies? Yeah.
They're all sleeping now. Oh my goodness. Did you post this? Oh my goodness,
Yeah, little puppies. Oh yeah, so these are the new Zoo Med plants that were actually debuted at Super Zoo. I've ordered them twice and they haven't come in yet, so we're gonna order them again. They're fake plants, which is really neat.
Super cool.
They're super cool. All right, so let's look at some of this new stuff. All right. So we're going to kind of squeeze around here. Oh, you're good. Excuse me. All right. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, just grab it down, yeah. All right, so those of you who remember the Hydrotherm, that's been discontinued. This is what's replacing it. The Environmental Control Center does a little bit of everything. So very similar to the Hydrotherm. Basically, it controls humidity and temperature, among other things. This, I think Shane said, is coming out in June. Or no, is that right? Or is this one coming out sooner?
This one was coming sooner, I thought
Okay,
you said.
this guy's coming sooner. It's not available for order yet, though. So this is basically your complete environmental control center is what it is. It has 6 outlets, goes up to 1,000 watts, controls everything. So heating, cooling, humidity, a dimmable heat source. There's a day timer, a night timer, just an all-in-one kind of option. So really excited about that. The Hydrotherm was always popular, but not popular enough. Then we got the nano UVBs. These are tiny, tiny, tiny. Now these are not going to emit UVB for more than about 4 to 6 inches, but they are designed for your small nano-type habitats. So basically like a day gecko in a very small habitat. Yeah, in an owl, in a very small habitat. This is not something you're going to put on a 40 breeder or anything like that.
About 6 inches instead.
Yeah, 6 inches maximum UVB penetration. And they're going to be priced the same as their other nano UVBs. So, got those. If we kind of step through here, let's see. That's all the creature stuff. We've already got all that. Yeah, we already got all that. So beta kits over here. All right, so here's some beta stuff that's coming. Got the new beta wood. I forget what kind of wood he said that was. I don't know my wood. Can you even reach that? Yeah, this stuff's pretty pricey, is my understanding. She's gonna break it. But really cool. I'm gonna call it beta wood.
Bonsai something.
Eric would know. Shane would know. And then they're gonna be releasing bagged leaves. So these would be cool too. These are great for managing the pH in your tank. But it's gonna come as a beta kit. So the beta kit down there, the habitat kit, it's basically gonna be very similar to the creatures kit, but with all the beta stuff in it. So, and then here's the kit set up. What's that? Yeah, right there on the top. So these are the beta kits. Again, these are not available yet, but they are coming. So it's basically your creatures kit, but with a different lid, different lighting, obviously. Really neat. Where I told you guys, if you listen to the podcast or if you read the newsletter, that we're redoing our beta end cap. We were just kind of waiting for this particular show to see what was coming. All right, and then we'll backtrack. I'm going to show you a cool arachnid setup by Hagen that I don't think we're going to bring in, but it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, they do have a 25-gallon front opener, Zoo Med does. That's not ready yet either, but you'll see that soon. Now this is just kind of a neat arachnid setup. I like the way our arachnids are set up, but this is just something to ponder. There's really no reason to do it other than it looks cool.
Yeah. All right, so he's passing off to chat with someone. So this is the Arachnid Center here. So it's just a stand that we can hold them in. But they come with different LED lights for us to display them. There's a tall one, then there's a shorter one. And they have cool praying mantis in here. But these have LED lights that we can change. So if we had scorpions in there, we could have the black lights on so it would glow. Where's the other cool one? Right here.
There's obviously Expo.
I don't know, you guys want to see animals, not product. Just look at.
You think you have Nano already?
And there's another one.
Actually, I don't think
Yep.
I do.
Excuse me. So the arachnid centers are pretty cool. I'm gonna walk around this way. All right, and then this is a new substrate. It's called Stone Desert. And there's red, black, and ochre, whatever that color is. Brown. But anyways, it's so it's like a sand, but apparently if you wet it, you can build tunnels in it, but it's not like excavator clay. So you can keep it like sand or wet it and make tunnels in there. So that's pretty cool. So what else? Let's see. So we have the wet rocks, which are these ones up here already, but they brought in a log style. So just 3 different sizes. They just look like a tree branch laying in your tank instead. And then we have, I think this is all their freeze dried, but they just repackaged it, so they said so it didn't look so disgusting. But we have earthworms, shrimp. I still think they look disgusting, if you ask me. Here's snails.
All the pricing on.
I don't know. Let's look at this beardy. They don't have them in the optimal cages, but that's just because they're here on display right now. There's a green tree python back there. Let's see what else. Oh, can you guys see that guy? Trying to see his face. It's not working. All right, let me go find where Matt went, or maybe find some animals to play with. We aren't finding any cats. Usually they have cats. Oh, over here we have some cats. All right. And we found some kitty cats. These are usually for adoption. It's gonna climb in that thing. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's a gray one over there. And another one returning. Alright, well, I guess we are going to sign off for now. I don't remember if we've hit everything. I think we did. So we may sign back on before we leave. Let me find out how to flip my camera. Alright. I lost Matt. He must be staying here in Florida. I ditched him. Coming home to snow. I don't think that's a very smart choice. Alright, so you guys have a good day, and we will sign on maybe again if he wants to show you anything else. Oh wait, I think he's coming. I think he found me. I didn't escape fast enough, guys. I didn't leave. He found me.
Did I make you uncomfortable?
No.
All right,
No, we talked about all that stuff.
So we're gonna order what we can, but again, most of the stuff isn't available
Clown
yet,
over there.
which is kind of a bummer. There is a clown over there. He thinks I'm filming him, but I'm not. That guy was weird looking. Did you see that?
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff you won't see until, unfortunately, later this summer. So thanks for tuning in. Do you have anything you want to add?
No,
All right,
I
we
talked
are
to him. I told him I
we are
was
headed
leaving
to
you
the
here in Florida.
airport. Oh, she can leave me here in Florida. That'd be great. God, I don't want to go home. We're gonna head to the airport in 2 hours, and then I'll be in the shop tonight. And tomorrow we're loading a trailer, and Saturday at noon we are headed to Show Me Snakes in Springfield, Missouri for the first 2-day Show Me Snakes show.
For the kegerator.
Oh yeah, we're bringing a keg. and a kegerator. So we're one of the sponsors of the show, and I feel like I'm in the way. Let me move. In my experience, if you sponsor a show, you got to do something special. So if you are watching this and you're a vendor at the Show Me Snakes show, I'm going to have free beer for vendors. Not for the general public, unfortunately. A keg's not that much beer, so at least in my eyes, it's not that much beer.
A pink sparkly bracelet.
Yeah, but we'll have a bracelet for vendors, and you guys can have this show. It's going to be Boulevard Wheat, so all you can drink Boulevard Wheat.
Hair. I wonder if it's real hair.
It's a clown. They're supposed to look like clowns. I saw this gal yesterday that had so much makeup on, she looked like a goddamn clown, and like she thought it looked good, you know. Jesus, if you were one of those women, do me a favor.
You wanted to go ask her what character she was.
If you're one of those women and you look in the mirror and you look like a clown, or if you don't know you look like a clown, just ask your friends. Say, am I wearing so much makeup I look like a clown? Because if you have to question it, you probably do. Anyway, I'm about to offend somebody here. So we're going to go and see you guys next time.